Hey everyone, welcome to Reddit Readout. Today we are checking out Rules Horror. Story 1. Rules for Homewood Hotels. A place to share scary stories which contain a set of rules to follow. Hello and thank you and dearly valued guests in Homewood Hotels. We would like to thank you for choosing our hotel service for your stay. Here's a list of rules to help you during your stay. These rules should not be treated as a recommendation. These rules are extremely important and should be taken with extreme seriousness. Failure to adhere to the rules will result in consequences that the hotel management is not responsible for. If you arrive and find that there is no one behind the counter, ring the bell 3 times. If no one comes after 30 seconds, after ringing the bell, leave. You are not in the hotel, come back 15 minutes later and do it again. Repeat until somebody comes to check you in. Trust us when we say, it's much better to do this tedious task than face. From the hours of 8 p.m. to 2 a.m. you may leave your room, however, from the hours of 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. if it is any time you have to leave, you have 5 minutes to make your way off the floor or out of the hallway. If this rule is not adhered to, you are more than likely never to be seen again. Do not sleep on the floor. If at any point anybody is forced to sleep on the floor, call the front desk and ask for an extra cot bed. It is of no inconvenience to the front desk, but it will more than likely result in a very painful demise for you. It thinks you're there to play with it. If your room has a balcony and you hear giggling coming from the said balcony, and you will hear it even if you have headphones in, it will be distinguishable from all sounds, even another giggling. If you hear the giggling, go into the bathroom and wait. Only you. Only the person he heard the giggling, no one else to go in, no one else. If at all you wake up from the hours of 12 a.m. to 1 a.m. and you are the only person awake in the room, hide under the covers and be as quiet as you can. You may breathe, but try and be as quiet as you can. Its hearing is good but it isn't the best. Have no light with you under the covers and make yourself as small as possible by laying flat. Its eyesight it's pretty good. If it is any point from the hours 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. for a rhythmic pounding on your door or knocks every 30 seconds for 2 minutes, open it immediately. You may open it before the 2 minutes are up or as soon as the 2 minutes are up. But if you're asleep, don't worry, it won't come. It only comes if you're awake. Once you open the door, either a man or woman will be standing there. If it's the man, smile and invite him in, but do not adhere to his demands. Merely offer him the package under the sink. Even if you don't think there's a package under there, when you go to check it will be there. He will leave after you give it to him. However, if it is the woman, send her away by saying I'm sorry, but not tonight. She will begin to cry and she will beg to be let in, but you must not under any circumstance let her in. She's very deceptive, and she can look like the most beautiful woman in the world, or she can look like a pregnant woman that's scared, but do not. For the love of the holy God, let her in. If you do not adhere to this rule, you will be taken by her, and not where she promised you. If you hear screaming from under the bed, hid under the bed covers and don't come out for 2 minutes after the screaming ends. Don't worry about anyone else, it won't take them, only the person who heard the screams. If at any time you wake up and look out the window, and the sky or the moon is red, immediately run to the bathroom. Fill the bath with cold water, and completely submerge yourself. They hate cold water. Wait 30 seconds, then return to your bed. Thank you again for choosing Homewood Hotels, and we hope you have an amazing stay with us. Hotel Management. Please be kind, this is my first time writing a rules horror thing. Since a bunch of people have commented on my grammar and spelling, I suck at writing and I wrote this with text-to-speech, so sorry that it sucks. Story 2. Your first road trip. A place to share scary stories which contain a set of rules to follow. Hey! It's so fun that you accepted to go on a road trip with me and my family. I promise you, it's going to be fun. But first, just a couple rules for your own safety. 1. Always sit behind father. He doesn't like strangers looking at him. 2. If mother offers you something, take it. 2a. If she offers you sandwiches or gum, politely decline and state you are not hungry. If you accept, not a particularly fun thing will happen. 3. Do not turn your phone on until father is driving on the highway. 3. If you so, mother will take you phone, eat it, and then spit everything back at you. 4. When stopping at a gas station, never ask father for anything. Do not exit the car if you do not ask mother to go to the bathroom. 4. If you do, run as far as you can. Mother is chasing you. 4. If you do exit the car after asking mother, go straight to the bathroom and do not take more than 4 minutes. Father will come looking for you. 5. When you reach the destination, father will say one of two things. 5. If father says that has been fun. Let's stay here the night, then you are safe. Do what he says, and nothing bad will happen. 5. If father says that was fun. Let's go home now. You are not safe. Draw a triangle around yourself, drop to the ground, and start praying to God for a quick, or at the least painless death. The triangle will only keep him out for so long. Well, I hope you enjoy the road trip. Get in, and let's go. Story 3. Rules for dating my brother and coming home for dinner with us. A place to share scary stories which contain a set of rules to follow. Oh hey! You're my brother's new partner? Oh no! Don't worry, I think you're lovely. But we have some rules in this house that some of his exes didn't follow and let's say they haven't been seen in a while. Rule 1. When you get to our house, don't come in unless I or my brother let you in. It likes to fool visitors. Wait for the person or creature to close the door in your face and then knock again. Repeat until one of us opens the door for you. Rule 2. If you smell cooking, you can go sit wherever you want to. But if you smell blood, immediately head to my room. Nowhere else is safe. Not even my brother's room. Stay there for 15 minutes, then you're safe. Rule 3. Do me a favor, don't follow the rules with smiles at the end. She still is obsessed with my brother and wants you dead. Rule 4. Go compliment my mother's cooking. She doesn't like you, she's a complete boy mom and hates anyone who comes between her and her precious son. If you don't, she'll poison your food. Rule 4.5. Mama loves you, no need to compliment her cooking, smiley face. Rule 5. I may be the least favorite child, but the creatures here like me, so be nice to me. Rule 5.5. Be mean to me, nobody likes me, smiley face. Rule 6. Father likes you, he's your best bet besides me to survive. I know your boyfriend should be defending you, but mom's cleaning toxins have gone to his head, so he can't do much. Rule 7. Here are the creatures you should and shouldn't talk to or interact with. If they're beside mom, don't even spare them a glance. If they're beside me, you may talk or look at them, they like you. Please be nice to them. If they're beside father, you can look at them, just don't talk to them. If they're beside my brother, God bless your soul. Those are his exes that failed to follow our rules and want revenge. Rule 8. I nor anyone in this house cares if you do or don't like the food. Eat it. As long as you complimented mother's cooking, it won't be bad. Rule 9. Don't give my brother any affection around our mom. You may give any type of affection in front of the creatures here or me and father. Melissa and Melanie always will keep them in their place. Rule 9.5. Give affection in front of mama. She like it, smiley face. Rule 10. Melissa and Melanie were our older sisters. One of my brother's exes accused Melissa of throwing away mom's food, and when Melanie tried to defend her, they were both killed by mom and the ex was killed as well. Don't be afraid of them, as long as you're nice to me and him, there's nothing they will do to you. Rule 12. Don't go into anyone's room but mine and my brother's. That's one way to get killed by the creatures, my mom or Melissa and Melanie. You might see something you're not supposed to. I barely escaped alive last time. Rule 13. Don't go to the basement, they roam down there and it smells like a C0RPSC down there. Dad works down there as well, so you can only go down there if you're accompanied by him. You may watch him work, but don't touch his tools. If you do, he'll leave you down there and lock the door, letting them have their way with you. Rule 14. If a little girl tugs on your pants/skirt/dress, look down at her and tell her she looks like a princess and give her a head pat. She'll tell her mom about it and she'll protect you. They are Kelly and Kristen. The only ex of my brother who will somewhat like you. She was a teen mom and when mom found out she butchered Kristen and cooked Kelly. Rule 14.5 Be mean to little girl. She bad. Smiley face. Rule 15 When dinner is done wait for mom to leave before offering your food to the creatures. They might take it and will be too full to eat you. Rule 16 Walk upstairs with me and my brother if we ask you to get something from any room but our ch0k my brother and slam my head into the wall. That's not us. We will be up in a few minutes. You're welcome to talk to any of the named ghosts/creatures I mentioned. Just make sure if you talk to Kelly or Kristen you followed Rule 14. Rule 17 When I come up after the events of Rule May 16th have happened make sure to look at my hair clip color. If it's purple you're okay and you can spend the night with us or leave. Everyone will agree with your decision automatically. If it's yellow ask about our older sisters, they're banned to be talked about but they'll know what to do and make sure you get out of this house alive, which does mean you won't be staying the night. If it's blue or black push both me and my brother aside and scream. Run as fast as you can. To save some time call out for the named creatures or my father. Rule 16.5 Stay the night no matter hair clip color. Color does not matter, smiley face. Rule 17 When we all sit down mom will come up and ask us if we want dessert, say no for all of us. She'll poison yours. She adds these weird violent pills to my brothers and I'll somehow forget I'm allergic to the sweets we have. I know mom purposely bought those to make fun of me and so when I forget about my allergy I'll have a reaction and die. Rule 18 If you feel someone's hand somewhere on your body but both of mine and my brother's hands are far from you, stay still and close your eyes and try not to breathe. I'll eventually notice and you may open them back up when you feel them leave you. Rule 18.5 Keep eyes open and breathe lots, smiley face. Rule 19 If you hear us mention any siblings we have, pretend you know about them and laugh with us. Mom's food makes us really loopy and makes us believe in people who don't exist. The only siblings we had were Melissa and Melanie. We don't have any more. You'll risk us turning on you if you don't play along. Rule 20 If you're safe, here's what will happen with both scenarios. If you stay the night you are safe and can leave the next morning. Don't say goodbye to anyone alive other than me. My brother is unstable in the mornings and will mistake you for the ex who took our sisters away from us. He killed her. He wants our sisters back. Make sure to say goodbye to Melissa and Melanie and make sure to say sorry about the accident. Kristen and Kelly will follow you home and prevent you from getting hurt. Please don't question how they got in your car. Don't even acknowledge them. If you leave after dinner, say goodbye to me, father, mom, my brother, and say one final goodbye to the creatures. Mom won't hear the last goodbye, so you're good. Leave the house and don't mention the dinner to anyone else. Nobody here or anywhere will remember you leaving or you coming to our house. Now that you've read the rules, get ready. Don't be late. That's all for today. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.